My goal is to obtain the public's help in obtaining any information that could lead to the apprehension of the suspects pertaining to this case. On September 4th, 2022, in the early morning hours, DeAndre Day, a well-known DJ and beloved member of this community, was riding on a scooter accompanied by a friend of his. DeAndre and his friend made it to the intersection of 7th Street and Colorado Street, where they crossed paths with 3 suspects. A verbal altercation ensued that is going to be depicted on this video here on the screen. What you're seeing here at the screen is the intersection of 7th and Colorado. DeAndre Day, the victim, has his back turned away from us, wearing a white shirt and a black crossbody bag. The 3 suspects are going to be described as a black male wearing a black shirt, dark colored jeans, standing in front of DeAndre here in the video. A white male with no shirt, long hair, thin build. His hair is about blonde or light brown in color. He's wearing jeans. And a Hispanic male with short hair, brown in color, thin build, and he has highlights in it, with a black shirt and dark jeans as well, also thin build. Right here, the altercation is going to turn from verbal to physical. Part of this video, you're going to see DeAndre's friend is going to go off frame closer to, he's going to get into the street, and he's going to get into a physical altercation with the white male and Hispanic male suspects. DeAndre now is squaring up with the primary suspect, who's the black male with dreadlock style hair, medium build. Right here in the video, DeAndre is squaring up to the suspect. Suspect goes towards him, backs up, and he pulls out a knife here in the frame. Once he pulls a knife out, he runs towards DeAndre, causing DeAndre to run away. And we can pause the video here. But then the black male suspect runs towards DeAndre's friend, who is in the physical altercation here in this video, or in this still photo, with DeAndre's friend. This causes DeAndre to run back. DeAndre was initially trying to get away from the black male suspect with the knife, but because the black male suspect with the knife ran towards his friend, DeAndre's intention was to go and assist his friend from getting stabbed. The suspect in this still photo still has the knife in his hand, runs towards DeAndre's friend. What you're not going to see and what we're not going to show is the actual stabbing of the incident. Following the stabbing, DeAndre runs away from this incident towards all the way down to the intersection of 6th Street and Brazos Street, where he succumbed to his injuries. This next video is going to show the 2 of the suspects running northbound on Colorado Street. That's going to be the Hispanic male suspect here with brown hair. He's got some highlights. Now he's got his shirt off, blue jeans, white shoes, and the primary black male suspect who did the stabbing, wearing a black shirt, dark colored jeans, and he has dreadlock style hair. The white male is later picked up. These 2 go and get into a vehicle, suspect vehicle, which we'll show a photograph of here in a second. They get into that suspect vehicle and pick up the white male that was depicted earlier. The suspect vehicle is a 2003 to 2005 Honda Accord, silver in color. It's got pretty much stock everything. It's got no sunroof, no tint, 6-spoke rims or hubcaps, no front license plate, and we can't make out what the license plate is on the back, but we are certain that it's a 2003 to 2005 Honda Accord. Okay, so those are all the photographs that we have. Like I said, the purpose of this press conference is for me to gain the assistance of the public in providing closure to the family. We've worked long and hard on this case, put in several man-hours. You know, and my purpose as a detective is to bring the family closure. You know, right now, if you have any information pertaining to this case, please call the homicide tip line at 512-974-TIPS. There's also a reward up to $1,000 on the Crime Stoppers. for any information that leads to the apprehension of these suspects. You know, if you were out on that night, this happened in the early morning hours of a Sunday on September 4th. Saturday was night before. So from September 3rd to September 4th, if you were out that night, specifically in the Market District, which is 4th and Colorado, we were able to find surveillance footage of the suspects walking from that area to the location of the scene of the crime. Please go back, go through your photos, go through your videos, and just make sure you didn't, while taking videos and photographs of yourselves and your friends, that you didn't by chance get some footage of these suspects. Any help that could lead to the apprehension of these suspects would be very, very, very appreciated by the Austin Police Department and the family of DeAndre Day. With that said, I'm going to pass this on to DeAndre Day's uncle, Rodney Anderson, who has some words.
Good afternoon. My name is Rodney Anderson. I'm the uncle of DeAndre Day. First, I want to thank Detective Rodriguez and the Austin Police Department on their efforts on trying to get closure for our family and justice for DeAndre. The suspects in September 4th took a lot of joy from our family. And it's been a trying time for everybody concerned with our family or involved in our family to get some to help close this and help our family out with the closure. Sorry about that. What was taken from us was joy. The smile, you can see it on his face. If you walked up and saw DeAndre and talked to him, I guarantee in 2 minutes you'll be laughing. That's the kind of kid he was. He's not overly powerful about his tone. He's mild-mannered. He'll help anybody that needs help. But as you can tell, he went back to help his friend, and he succumbed to the stabbing. That's the kind of guy he is. So I want to go ahead and advance and thank the media for shedding some light on this. Thanking again APD, Austin Police Department, for their efforts. And I want to go ahead and in advance thank the public for any information that you can give to us to help get some closure and get these guys behind bars where they need to be. Thank you.
So, as I discussed earlier, you know, the closure part for me is of utmost importance. So any information that the public can provide that could assist in the apprehension of these suspects, you know, this senseless crime could happen to anybody downtown. So it's vitally important that we seek the public's help in getting these guys behind bars. With that, are there any questions?
So have you been able to interview anybody in relation to this case?
We have, but we're just not going to. We're just, you know, as far as that, since the investigation is still ongoing, just some things I just can't discuss right now.
Do y'all still believe that DeAndre didn't know the attackers? I
do, yeah. I believe he didn't know. I think this was just, you know, something that just happened that night, and he didn't know them personally.
Are people on 6th Street safe?
They are.
But this seemingly happened between strangers at night.
It did, and the reason I say that, you know, safe, you know, one of the things that I'm kind of, you know, running into now is that I think, I'm hoping that this is, you know, with the investigation being so far back in September, that maybe these individuals are maybe from out of town. So, you know, that's why we're getting the media's help with this.
Are they looking for 3 suspects?
Yes, sir.
any idea what they discussed that got this going?
No idea.
I mean, because his friend was there, you talked to his friends, and they didn't talk about what was going on in there.
No, friend was off with having a verbal altercation with the other guys, but also said that that they were just unknown to them.
For people, what can you say to folks who might know something who are afraid to come forward? I mean, it's almost been a year.
Please don't be afraid. You can come forward anonymously also. Like I said, the tip line, 512-974-TIPS. You can go ahead and hold of somebody there and leave whatever commentary you want on there.
And for Mr. Anderson, are you able to elaborate more on just what DeAndre meant to your family, what it's been like in that past year?
So far this year, it's been rough. I think the family, especially my sister, it's been really rough. As far as what he meant to our family, he's a world to our family. I mean, there's nobody that he never, he ever really didn't get along with. He was just, again, he was just that type of kid that even in something rough that's going on, he'll start talking to you and you'll be laughing. That's just who he was. Everybody knew him, especially downtown with the DJ and things like that. So.
Do you have any favorite memories you'd be willing to share?
Well, the last memory, I guess. The weekend before that, he was at the house, and we were just sitting around. He's always got a scheme, some kind of business scheme, and he's always sitting around, and we sit around and talk about it and kind of knock it around and see if it's viable. And we were just at the house hanging out. We were just sitting there talking.
Anything else? All right. Thank you all for coming out. Appreciate it.
Will Dupree here now in the KXAN Live studio as we show you this picture of DeAndre Day. He died in September last year after a stabbing following an altercation in downtown Austin. Right now, police are still asking for help with leads to find the 3 suspects involved with this particular tragedy. There is a video that the police shared a few moments ago, but we will air a portion of that now. This shows 2 of the suspects captured by surveillance camera on the morning of September 4th, 2022. This is not too far from 6th and Brazos Streets. This video was captured after the stabbing that ultimately killed DeAndre Day. DeAndre Day, at the time of his death, was 27 years old, and again, that stabbing on September 4th, 2022, DeAndre Day ran down to 6th and Brazos Streets, away from where this altercation happened, and asked for police to come and help them, but he ended up dying from his injuries. If anyone knows who these suspects are, police are saying they're still waiting to and working to determine who they are exactly. They may be from out of town. Anyone with information is asked to call the homicide tip line. That is at 512-974-TIPS. There is a reward of up to $1,000 through Austin Crime Stoppers for information leading to an arrest in this case. We want to thank you all again for watching our stream. There is more information about DeAndre Day and this deadly stabbing at KXAN.com, so please check that out if you can and help give this family, you heard from his uncle there, some closure. Once again, I'm Will Dupree. Thank you all again for watching. We'll see you back here another time. Hope you all stay safe and healthy. Take care.